If you've been down Business 40 through downtown Winston-Salem from Highway 52 to Peters Creek Parkway, you've noticed a lot of construction work. In this episode, I'm going to show you just what's going on. With more than a decade of selling real estate in and around the Winston-Salem area, one thing that I've learned is we are blessed to be able to call this place home. This show is dedicated to showing off some of the incredible places and great people in this area. This is the Saunders Show. Hey everybody, it's Mark Saunders with Saunders Realty, and today I'm at a construction site. I'm right here at the Green Street Bridge, which is over Business 40, downtown Winston-Salem. I'm meeting two people from the Department of Transportation, Pat Ivey and Mazak Tucker, to tell you what's going on with this major project, how long it's going to take, and what is it going to look like when it's done. So today I'm here with Pat Ivey with the North Carolina Department of Transportation, project engineer, pretty much over this whole project here in Winston-Salem. And so how long have you been involved with this project?
We started work on the planning for this project in 2006. And I have been involved with it from day one, ever since we started talking about the improvement of Business 40, and particularly talking about the closure of Business 40.
The closure of Business 40. So that's something as a real estate agent I get asked a lot about. So kind of tell me where are we at with this project and what's kind of the time frame? What are we looking at?
Well, after 10 years of planning, design, all that stuff, we finally started working on the project last year. We are beginning phase one and working on that at Peters Creek Parkway, getting ready for the impending closure that'll start probably in November of this year. And that'll be about a 20-month closure. Peters Creek has to be finished and open to traffic before we can detour traffic, because that interchange will be the major access into and out of the downtown area from points west of here. And then, of course, on the eastern side, US 52 will do that.
Did you know kind of the history? I mean, because this hadn't been updated in a long time.
Well, this was one of the original sections of Interstate 40, built in the early 1950s. It was never designed to be an interstate. Yeah. And then, of course, when the bypass was completed around 1989, 1990, we started working on upgrading this because, you know, while it was state-of-the-art in 1953,
things have changed a
little. It certainly wasn't designed to carry 80,000 cars a day. We're replacing 9 bridges, adding 2 pedestrian bridges out here. All of this will be done in that span of 20 months. And we're not adding any additional through lanes on this. However, we're adding paved shoulders, we're reducing the number of ramps and other safety features on this that will actually result in a better capacity, so we can actually handle more cars after this project than it handles today without adding any additional through lanes.
Yeah. And I do have to give y'all a compliment on this whole process. So I used to work a lot downtown. The community involvement on this whole project has been absolutely amazing. So let's take a walk. We're going to go out on the bridge and show you some of the key features that's going on right now in the construction area. So I'm here with Mazak Tucker here on the Green Street Bridge over Business 40, downtown Winston-Salem. Mazak is the resident engineer that's actually over this whole project. This is going away. So what is this going to be? What are we standing on?
So this bridge specifically will get removed, and then we will be constructing a tied arch suspension pedestrian bridge in its place. It'll have dual tied arches and be one of the only suspension bridge systems in North Carolina.
Oh wow. We're looking down, you can't see it, it's behind the camera, Peters Creek Parkway, and they're in the process of redoing that whole bridge. He was actually telling me they've been using dynamite, but the new ways for doing blasting, people don't even really know what's going on. So kind of how does that process work?
Well, basically, you know, with the regrading of the whole interchange, we encountered a lot of rock that needed to be removed to get the profile grades on the ramp, the new ramps and loops. You know, a lot of people really didn't realize it because, you know, when we blast, we put a bed of soil on top of it along with blasting mats, and then when we blast, it's really you can't hear it very far away, and it's very little vibration from it.
What's some things you want to tell people to keep in mind November, December? Because by January, everybody's going to have it figured out, easy peasy, right? but November, December could be a little tricky. What do you want to just remind people?
I would remind people, just pay attention to our website. We're posting all our updated information as far as lane closures and road closures on that website, and plan ahead. The biggest thing is knowing an alternate route in advance, and we've been asking everybody to build 15, 20, and depending on how far out, 30 minutes into their commute.
30 minutes? Yeah. I know this is a big thing for real estate, because if somebody's moving to this location, we have to really tell people, hey, you might want to just know Business 40 is going to be shutting down for 20 months and plan accordingly. So I get a lot of questions as a real estate agent, kind of what's going on down here and everything because of the commute.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much for meeting with us today, giving us all these updates. This is an exciting time to be in Winston. Now, we're going to have some growing pains. Obviously, when you shut down a main road, it's going to be, but the way this is going to look when it's going to be awesome, it's going to be really neat to see this all come together. And thanks for all the work you're doing on it.
Yes, sir.
So now you know what's going on with Business 40 right here in downtown Winston-Salem. Now, I might be a little partial because I work out of Winston-Salem, but this is a great place to live. It's a great place in North Carolina with all the different areas connecting all together, from downtown Winston to Ardmore area, Baptist Hospital, right here, BB&T Ballpark. If you're thinking of moving to Winston-Salem, check out our website at srealtynow.com, where we get to brag about how great our area is. Once again, my name is Mark Saunders with Saunders Realty. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you're viewing this show on our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button below, or you can visit our website at srealtynow.com. This is Mark Saunders, and I'll see you next time.